Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? I am here in Ravenwood because it is the last time for the very first ever Treasure Hunters Incorporated. I am going to start you out all right here. I am going to give you the clues after I explain some of the rules because, well, this is the first time. And then we're going to get started. What's going to happen here? The first one of you to give me the correct answer. You know what? This is the first one. Why not? Let's do it a little bit bigger. The first 10 of you to give me the correct answer to where the treasure lies and what the treasure is will win a prize. The first 10. All right, let's go ahead now and get started with the instructions about how we're really going to do this thing. Okay, before we actually start the treasure hunt, let's go over a few rules. Just a few. I promise I won't be very rulesy, but there's got to be a few things we got set in stone here so that everybody understands what's going on, so it's fair for everybody. First things first. Whenever you go to give your answer that you think is right for this treasure hunt, actually for all treasure hunts that I do here, you get to give one answer. You can't go and give me an answer in the comments and then give me another answer in the comments because you don't think that one was right, and then give me another answer in the comments because you think that one was right. You got to give me one answer. So it's one answer per player, okay? If you think you're right, stick with your guns. And I would honestly advise you to not go to the comments and look what 10 people have said and use that answer. I honestly would advise you don't do that. The reason for that being, the first person could have the wrong answer and the other 9 could have been the ones who copied him. Okay? So you could have 10 wrong answers. It's entirely possible. I've seen it happen before in like other types of contests and stuff like that I've done. So if I were you, I would go and I would run the puzzle, I would run the hunt, and make sure that's the right answer. Because 10 people ahead of you might be screwed. And you'll be the 11th if you just copy them. Alright? So, if you copy an answer, it's at your own risk. But you only get one answer per player. One answer. Okay? That's the first thing is that. Alright? We're going to establish what walking, what running, what turning, stuff like that is. Okay? Here is a turn. Unless I say a half a turn or a quarter turn, this is a full turn right here. All the way around, 360. Alright? A half a turn is where, like in the military, you about face and face the other direction from where you're facing. And a quarter turn is either a right face or a left face. In other words, a quarter turn in either direction. I'll say quarter right or quarter left or what have you as far as all of that goes. We don't really have a walk speed here. So the standard pace is unfortunately going to be our quick jog that we have. I could use the cheat engine and slow the walk down, but guys, I'm not all about using the cheat engine. It's against the terms of service to really be using that cheat engine, and I don't want to lead you all into some kind of oblivion where we all get knocked into the ocean like a bunch of lemmings and killed. No, that's just no good. Alright, so we're not going to use a cheat engine. We're going to use that standard walk-run thing there. Now, I'm sure by now, a lot of you are like, well, when do I get my prize? When do I get my prize? When do I get my prize? I know that there's some people who are doing that right now. When do I get a prize? Okay, this is when I'm giving prizes out. I will be giving prizes out for this treasure hunt at the beginning of the next treasure hunt video. That way I'll have time to go through all the answers. I'll have time to see who the winners were. I'll have time to put that list of names together, and I'll have time to do all that, and I'll be announcing the winners for this hunt in the next video. Okay, you have until the video after that when the new winners are announced to claim your prize. If you don't claim your prize by then, I got like a random person. Hello, random person. Hello, random person. Why do people always do that? They like come up to you and they like stop like right in the middle of your screen, like right in the foreground. I've had that happen so many times. It's too funny. I don't know. All right. Let's get back to the subject. That's just weird when people do that. It's like they know you're filming. All right. Anyway, back to this. You will be able to claim your prize anytime between the time that your name is announced as a winner in a video and the time that the next winners are announced in the next video. If you do not claim your prize by the time the winners are announced for the next video, you forfeit. Guys, I can't go back 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Oh yeah, you were supposed to get a prize 13 years ago. I can't do that. Okay? So claim your prize within those time periods that I mentioned. So the winners for this video will be announced in the second video, and they have until the third video to claim their prize. Alright, I'm on here, as you all know, pretty much a lot of the time, making videos, hanging out, playing games, you know, doing my stream, whatever. So I will be on here a lot. There will be plenty of opportunities for you to receive your prize. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that you claim your prize before the next winners are announced. Alright, I know I've stressed this a couple of times, but I want to make sure everybody understands that's one of the things that people seem to have a little problem with, when they can get their prize and details like this. Alright, so that is covered. Alright, now that we've got those out of the way, if you happen to have a question for something that maybe I haven't covered here, by all means, feel free to leave that question in the comments. I am sure I didn't think of everything here, and I'm sure that one of you will think of something I didn't think of. So by all means, let me have your thought on the matter, and if I like it, I'll put it in the video, okay? One more thing that you should know about this. When I say 2 paces, or 5 paces, or 10 paces, it means move forward for that number of Mississippis. For instance, say I say 5 paces. It'll be like this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and you'll stop. Okay? And you'll be going in a direct straight line. You won't be turning, you won't be veering. When I say that many paces, go directly that many steps. Or that many seconds, alright? We can't actually count steps in this thing, unfortunately. We can, but it doesn't really step, as you can see, very well. So when I say paces, it's going to equal 1 second or 1 Mississippi. Just like this. I'll do it one more time so you can see. We're going to go for a count of 4 Mississippi here. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Okay? Just like that. 4 seconds. I wish I could count out paces, but I really can't. Alright, so now that we've got all those covered, the final thing that I want to mention about the Treasure Hunters Inc. videos and treasure hunts and what have you is that in each video after, I will be walking the puzzle according to the clues so that you can see where I went, and you'll be like, oh no, is that what he meant? Because I'm sure there'll be some people who do that. Some of you will make it through the puzzle, and some of you will be like, man, this is so hard, what the heck? So in each successive video, that means that in the next video, I will be showing you the solution for this video. I'll be walking the puzzle, I'll be walking the map for you, and showing you what it is that I meant whenever I was giving the clues. Okay, so that way, hey, you know, I'm not pulling a fast one on anybody. You can actually see me do it. Now, of course, I'm not going to walk it in this video, because, well, that would be silly. Why in the heck would I do a thing like that? But what I am going to do, let me turn this page right here, because I have got a lot of clues. What I am going to do for now is run laps around Ravenwood here and tell you what the clues are. I'm going to read each one very slowly and carefully. I want to make a pause, and then I will read the next clue, giving you time to do the action or whatever, or think about the action or whatever. I know that a bunch of you will, of course, be pausing this video numerous times and probably replaying sections a few times to get the clues. So I'm going to make sure there's a good pause in between each clue of this treasure hunt. Alright, are you guys ready? Okay, the spiral right here, this circle will be the actual starting point. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to start running around Ravenwood just like I was doing. And you saw the example clue. That's what I'm going to be doing, reading them off just like that and giving you that pause. Here we go. The clue number 1 again, one more time. Spinning, spinning round times 3. When you stop and face the tree. That's the first clue. Never any more than 2 pace you toward the eyes of blue. your name's not Nate, you should be between the gate. I like that one. Next clue. Hope this joke has made you laugh. You should turn back round by half. Next clue. If you think you're in the know, face toward storm in the disk of snow. Next clue. If you stand correctly, a long brown nose you should go to directly. Next clue. With your back to the tip, pace strongly forward right to the lip. Next clue. If you turn but slightly left, see you should across the cleft. The next clue. Far and wide across the break, go to the hedge past the house of Drake. Give me one moment to turn the page here. Okay, ready? From the forward hedge's end, on down the common path you'll wend. For those of you who don't know, wend means walk. The next clue is, these clues will get you to the goal, but for the next go through the hole. The next clue. Before the girl of darkened cowl lies the door of the owl. The next clue. Take you forward paces 4, popping out the further door. Next clue. Before you stands a wizard old. Turn left you hear, and out the hold. Next clue. 7 paces ahead, 1/4 turn left, and then 6 paces ahead. Next clue. If your path is straight and true, turn 1/4 right, see a banner of blue. Next clue. Walk you now past that blue banner and past yonder soldier of serious manner. Next clue. If you've done as you've been told, before you lies another soldier bold. "15 paces into this scheme brings you to the banks of stream." Next clue. Turn left and go, passing by the beast, walking on until the willow at least. Next clue. Take care now, avoid the ghost, but walk up to the close lamppost. Around this street, though you may roam, stop at the door of twin-guarded home. Next clue. Turn half round, if your trail's been neat, 2 trees will show far down the street. From base of furthest mighty oak, run 16 paces, be no slowpoke. Next clue. 1/4 turn left and you will see a prominent and magical monstrosity. Next clue. Facing left and rear of this monolith, make 16 paces, run forthwith. Next clue. Upon reaching safety with your feet, turn your right, follow along the street. Next clue. Go on along around the bend. Happy knowing you're near the end. Next clue. Step just past the last tall stones. You're at the goal. Feel it in your bones. Last clue. At last we've reached the final rhyme. Turn yourself quarter turn right 3 times. Okay, you're there now, hopefully. What's in front of you? First 10 correct answers are the winners. There you have it, guys. I hope that you enjoy this puzzle as much as I had a good time making it, even though those rhymes were really hard to come up with because I ain't that bright. I'm really not. Okay. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, a good hard smash, and as well subscribe and share. We're going to be having a lot more treasure chests and treasure hunts and treasure fun to come. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? From the humble beginnings of the castle dorm room to the grandest, most spacious, most beautiful glitch palace in the sky, everyone seems to have a favorite house that they call home and love to hang their hat in. In this video, we're